So welcome back. Today we are going to talk about some more points in our theory, and today we will try to visualize more our theory. So our theory, yes, I'm talking about MindVerse Theory, which basically states that nothing in this whole universe is actually real. Everything is just projections. Everything is just fake. Everything is just projected by the mind itself, and mind is not the brain. Mind is the energy that runs the brain. Brain is the physical or an object that can be perceived by any of our five senses, right? So this is basically our theories, mind verse theory. So today we are going to visualize our theory, that is like what do we actually mean when we say that everything is projected. So basically you have seen a projector, right? What a projector is do, a projector basically projects a video or a photo to a background, to a screen, right? As we see in movie theaters, what that projector do is basically that whole information of that movie or that photo, that video is contained within the projector, and that projector basically do is that projector basically projects the whole content that is contained within that projector. So basically our mind is doing somewhat same. Let's just consider this for an example. This is light. Okay, right now if you can see, this light is projecting photons, and that is why, and that is how you are able to see me. That is why you can see my face, this mirror I can see, this whole thing. Like that's basically how I'm able to see everything, because of this light, because of those photons that are being projected by this whole light, right? This basically is projecting photons. Well, to be in detail, it's not actually projecting photons. It's just making that that photon to move, to vibrate in a certain pattern, certain manner, to be able to be seen by us. So yeah, that is basically what this light is doing right now. So basically, what my theory is that if I just turn off the light, yeah. So basically now you cannot see anything. Right now whatever you are seeing is nothing, but still it's not nothing, because you can see some grains, some particles which are wandering around here and there. Like it's not properly nothing, and even it's not nothing because you can even hear me right now. You are also hearing me right now. But if I be quiet, that's nothing. So first of all, let's just try to visualize our projections that are being created by those five senses. So this is your first sense, that is light. A mind is projecting something that can be seen by us. Okay, right now I can only see. Let's just consider this for an example, like a usual projector that we have seen in our colleges, in our school, like we used to present in our colleges, in our schools. What that usual general projector do is that it just basically generally projects a video or a photo that is from the laptop, from the computer, from the like whatever it is connected to. It just basically projects that whole information to a background or to a screen. Okay, that's basically a general projector do. So that's basically the one dimension. Now let's just talk about dimensions of projection. We have already talked about dimensions: 1 dimension, 2 dimension, 3 dimension. That's okay, but there are different type of dimension in projection term that we are going to discuss today. So that projector that we use in a school, in the colleges, that only projects something that can only be seen by us, is actually 1 dimension. Like if I can only see myself, if I can only see all of my surrounding, So that's basically one dimension. That is, I'm only projecting the one dimension, that is the dimension of seeing. Basically, it's only the first dimension. It's only the one dimension that we are right now seeing. If we are seeing, okay, like whatever the projector we use in our school, colleges, the general projector, that's only project in one dimension. That projector is only projecting the first dimension. Now let's just come to the second dimension. That is, we talked about our first sense, that is the eye. So that is basically the first dimension that we are seeing. Let's talk about the second dimension, ear, to hear. So if a projector uses a speaker and that is simultaneously, that projector is projecting something or video or photo, and simultaneously it is also making some sound which is used in that video or maybe in the photo. So that's basically the two dimensions that the projector is projecting. So where do we see that happening? Yeah, in movie theaters. In movie theaters, we actually see the film, we actually see the movie. Simultaneously, we also hear what that scene is about. We can see the dialogues, we can hear, we can not only see the actors, but we can also hear the dialogues that the actor is doing. So that's basically two dimensions that we perceive in the movie theaters. Now if we add one more dimension, that is smell, and similarly if we continuing adding more and more dimension on the basis of our senses, so that will become, so the maximum, in general the maximum dimension can be only 5 dimension in a theory. So basically there are 5 dimensions. Number 1, seeing, that's basically my 1 dimension. Number 2, hearing, that's basically my 2nd dimension. Number 3, smelling, that's basically my 3rd dimension. Number 4, tasting, that is basically my 4th dimension. And now 5th is feeling from my skin, that's basically my 5 dimension. That all are my 5 dimension. So basically our mind is actually projecting those 5 dimensions, those general 5 dimensions. So as we know that, as we have talked already about that, there could be even more senses. So the same way there could be even more senses, but right now we only consider these 5 dimensions to be in general, to be more specifically that okay, we use only these dimensions. So yeah, in our theory, that's the main point of our theory, that these dimensions that are we are seeing, we are perceiving. So basically these 5 dimensions that we are perceiving right now. Yeah.